percentage. He's very disciplined. So many title defenses as well. Number 4, we're going to go with Lennox Lewis. 41 wins, 32 of those wins coming by KO with only 2 losses. Lennox, another fighter trained by Emmanuel Stewart, just like Klitschko. Disciplined jab, good right hand. Lennox beat Evander Holyfield. Battled back-to-back with Vitaly Klitschko. That fight, the earlier rounds, Vitaly was doing very well until he got cut. But towards the end, if you go back and look at it, Lennox was landing that uppercut at will. I wish that fight would have continued down all the way to the 12th round so we could have got more of a definitive victory for each fighter. Number 3, Evander Holyfield. He's got to be on this list. 44 wins, 29 of those by knockout, 10 losses. And you're talking about a man with a chin. When his motor was running, it was hard to stop. They don't call him the real deal for nothing. He beat Mike Tyson twice. Very solid heavyweight. Coming in at number 2, who else but Mike Tyson? I don't even need to go through Mike Tyson's record or nothing. I mean, it's Mike. He's on the list. I mean, relentless power, nice pressure style, that upper body movement. Mike Tyson's on the list just because he's Mike. Number 1, and I mean, come on now. We know who number 1 is. It's Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. That would just put the icing on the cake for this list. You combine this heavyweight list to what they already have currently, and talk about the mixing and matching of fights that you can make. Oh my. And there's some other fighters that very well could have made this list as well, like Sonny Liston, Riddick Bowe, and Deontay Wilder. That would have been a great addition as well. But I believe this list right here are some names that are really going to raise the bar when you talk about a dream lineup. Now let's get into the cruiserweight division. The cruiserweight division is one of those weird divisions. It's like, why aren't you in heavyweight? Or why aren't you in light heavy? Nah, play, I'm in cruiserweight. Coming in at number 5, I got Vasily Girov. Oh my goodness, Vasily Girov. This man has a chin made of platinum, iron, gold, diamond. You get the point. This guy was a machine. 38 wins, 32 by KO. Only 3 losses. This guy threw so many punches around. He was a workman in that ring. We're going to go with Marco Huck. Captain Huck in the house. Holds a win over Denis Lebedev, who is a tough fighter. Also went up to heavyweight, went toe-to-toe with Alexander Povetkin. My man has a strong chin, really good boxing ability. Coming in at number 3 is Juan Carlos Gomez. Another solid fighter, 55 wins, 40 KOs, only 4 losses. Nice, solid Cuban fighter. He holds a win over Oliver McCall, which is a solid victory. And his overall reign in the cruiserweight division was very solid. Number 2, going with Alexander Usyk, the winner of the WBSS Cruiserweight Tournament. This man could flat out box, jab, move. A really good fighter. He recently moved up to heavyweight, but I like to see him in these cruiserweight ranks. Technically, a lot of these fighters in cruiserweight could either go up or down, so the mix and the match would be nice. And number 1, David Haye. I would love to see a cruiserweight version of David Haye. I mean, the Haymaker. 28 wins, 26 by knockout. David Haye was laying people down with that right hand. It'd be really dope to have a David Haye cruiserweight in this game. Moving on to light heavyweight, coming in at number 5, Sergey Kovalev. He has been in light heavyweight, destroying people for a very long time. Multiple light heavyweight world championships, WBA, IBF, WBO. Had a draw with Andre Ward, which he arguably could have won. Coming in at number 4, Antonio Tarver. Another